shop today. I think I'm gonna work on the bus today. Things first on the bus. This thing fell off, so I'm gonna fix that. That shouldn't fall over anymore. And the next thing that happened is all the little handles of this thing came apart. So this kind of raises up and it's held up like so. And these little handles are supposed to stay, but they're not. I found a whole pile of ants under here. The bus is cleaned out. All this stuff is out of it, and I'm gonna figure out where I wanna put stuff, all the plates and all that. Pete's new bumper. Time to answer some more questions since I've got a little downtime here. How are you guys doing today? I tried to make the dish rack thing and then I realized, I gotta do something before I do the dish rack. We gotta try to figure out storage of a chair over here, or maybe put a cooler over there. There's all these little things that you gotta think of in small places before you can even start. At least I got that started, because I do want to put the dishes kind of out instead of it packed underneath here. They were getting kind of grimy under there, so someone is here. Darlin Dar left a message, and I'm not sure what this is about. She said, "A slight bit disappointed, my dear. You never did leave a message of the man I wanted to get to know, provided he was available." I don't think I got the message, so if you'd like to leave me the message. Huh?
Want to try to give me a hand for a second?
Yeah. If you'd like to leave me a message again. Anyways, if you want to leave a message, please do. As you can tell, our lives are always busy, things are happening, and I don't mean to not reply. I definitely try to reply as much as I can.
How much of that did he,
As much as I can. So, sorry about that. I gotta go help Pete real quick. Ooh, you got breakfast, you got water, you got a comfy place, yes. James K. asked, I wonder if a coat of penetrating epoxy would solve your deck leak problems without causing an aesthetic problem. I mean, yeah, we could do that sort of thing. We did that with the mast. We actually put a nice couple layers of penetrating epoxy into the mast. It's kind of like a get rot solution, which our decks, there's no rot in the decks. It's actually not the wood that has a problem. It's the tar and the oakum, which we're replacing. Jay Lee said, free dock access looks a little snake infested. We didn't see any snakes, but I bet there is, and definitely we saw a lot of spiders. Captain Chef Mark's sailing vessel Alcina said, hi, can we see your yacht under sail? You probably already have with some of the videos that I've posted. But I don't have any off the boat, visually off the boat, but I just saw that Wooden Boat Magazine's Instagram posted a video of Norna under sail on their Instagram page. I'll put a link here, and if I forget, everybody please remind me, because I do that sometimes, I forget to put links. Yeah, if you'd like to see Norna under sail while off the boat versus on the boat, because usually I'm sailing and I'm on the boat, so somebody actually took a video of Norna, definitely check out Wooden Boat Magazine's Instagram. Karen Herman asked, other than your amazing videos, do you keep a written journal of your travels? I've actually been thinking about this for a little while. I do a daily vlog, so that keeps me very busy, and when we were cruising, that definitely kept me very busy, because you were pretty busy on the boat, as well as, you know, having to sit down and edit and find internet. But now that I'm back, I'm definitely thinking about doing, maybe like doing an Instagram written daily vlog sort of thing too. Joe Surfer wrote, my experience is that WD-40 just evaporates and wears off. You should try some other type of oil like gun oil or something. I can't remember what I oiled, but usually I don't use WD-40 because, yeah, but it might have just been what I had and I just had to use what I had. Yeah, definitely, I get you. Raptio, let me fix that. I had a couple of back and forth conversations with Me Now. But Me Now wrote, is it that hard to tack that boat? You guys just need to spend some time sailing under whatever conditions you encounter instead of freaking out and thinking you have to use the motor. Norna isn't that hard to tack, but it depends on if there's any wind, because you have to have wind in order to sail. And if there is no wind, then tacking is pretty much impossible, and motoring is your next best option, especially if we're trying to get somewhere in a certain amount of time, which at this point in these videos we were. No, Norna isn't that hard to tack. I mean, we don't have any winches aboard when we go to tack her. If the winds are, I don't know, 15 to 20, usually what we'll do is point her into the wind, pull in the jib sheets as tight as we can, and then when we fall off, we loosen those sheets up so that the jibs get wind in them. If we don't do it that way, what ends up happening is we have no winches aboard to just wrap the lines around to protect your fingers. And usually what we'll do is, if we are in a situation where we cannot just point into the wind, what we'll do is fall off and use block and tackle or handy billies. We'll tie those and then pull those in order to sheet off the jib sails. The mainsail, it does whatever, as long as we don't have the mainsail way out there. Usually it's kind of a little off to the sides here and there, so there's really not too much to have to do with that except pull in the main sheet. But I'm not sure what you're referring to. The videos that I've posted have been as true to whatever the situations are. Really no lying about it. If we couldn't tack Norna, it was more than likely because we couldn't tack Norna. Have taken the boat across the Atlantic. We've seen many situations, but you know what? We don't know all those situations, and that's kind of how it is with sailing and with life in general, is that you're always learning. Mike Lynch wrote, Courtney, I thought you were going to post a link to Russell and Michael's page. Did you forget? I probably did. Coffee Dog wrote, a hinged bowsprit would be really handy at times like this. We thought about that. To be able to pull the bowsprit in would be very handy. Would definitely save us money on dockage, especially if they want to charge because you're alongside versus at a slip. So yeah, definitely we thought about pulling in that bowsprit. Who keeps disliking my videos? There's always one person who dislikes the video. Who are you? Oh, you know what? That's funny, because Cliff Wells just wrote, lately, you have always been getting 1 thumbs down. I wonder why that is. You must have a follower who is a hater. One in every crowd, I suppose. Well, I'm glad it's just one. Live and Light wrote, if Pete and Repeat were sailing a ship and Pete fell off, who would be left? Repeat? Aw, James, I've been getting a lot of this. James Cornoyer wrote, love your vids, but I can't hear them. I have to work on that and figure out what I can do with, because I'm filming with a GoPro, and I've decided on just using a GoPro because we live on a boat, so having, you know, an expensive non-waterproof camera definitely is not a good idea. There's that, but I noticed that the GoPro I have doesn't have a mic yet. They haven't come out with a mic. But I remember somebody posting that it did. And I don't remember who, but I'd be very interested, if you do see this video, if you could post again in this video a link to that mic that you're saying would work with the GoPro. What GoPro is this? The GoPro Session. That would be really cool if I could find a mic for it, because I would definitely do that. I want to improve the videos as much as I can. I think that's about it for today.
Feel good to be driving the bus again?
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I should have let you drive more. I just wanted to make sure it was all good.
What? Practicing for the Swanee River, what is it? The Swanee something or other.
Swanee Roots Revival.
Swanee Roots Revival. There's some big names playing. Sam Bush, The Grass is Dead. Oh, it used to be the Mag Fest, and then they changed the name. Changed hands.